Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Draco. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I'll probably put this video out tomorrow on Monday. I just got out of class this week. I've been getting my certified personal training certificate, and I went really well today, so should have that all back here in the next couple weeks. And I'm excited about that. Just another chapter and journey in my life. And I want to talk about how I got to this point of becoming a certified personal trainer, as well as a content manager for different social media accounts and YouTube channels. Let me take my seatbelt off. I don't know why I pulled over to do this video. So, car's just such a good place with my life and everything right now to be able to have a quiet place to do videos. So I want to talk about a book I just read called Rebel. And it's by Cochrane. I read his first book for people who are looking for, it's called How to Get Paid for What You Know, and how to have that rebel mindset, and kind of and everybody hears the word rebel and it's not exactly what everybody thinks it is. And once I realized that being a rebel can be a great thing, because otherwise you're just doing everything everybody else does. You're just out there going to work and doing this and working whatever job and going, death and taxes and doing whatever, right? And it's kind of unfulfilling and mundane, and it's not. It sucks, man. It's depressing. I mean, some people can just do it and they're like, no, I'm fine. Some people's dream is to come here and just to be able to get out of their country and have the ability to make some currency, have a place to live. Never been to a buffet before. I mean, I wasn't judging, but I saw some families there. I was like, wow, I think they're just probably really grateful just to be in this country and be able to come to a buffet. Buffets aren't all over the world. And I also had a rebel attitude, really. So it's about being grounded and being grateful for what you have, realizing what is a dream or goal for others. Like, for instance, if you're able to pick up your kids from school and take them to school, drop them off, whatever, and go to their events at school, you're pretty successful, because you're probably living some sort of rebellious lifestyle where you're not 9 to 5 missing your kids' stuff, or 9 to 8:30 at night, and you got to pick them up from after school activities. You don't get to spend time with them. It's kind of like, eat, sleep, shit, shower, that's it. And you just repeat. And so the rebel kind of mindset is desire to dream again, and I don't want to keep quote Graham Cochrane's book Rebel, but it was a great read, and it wasn't even a long read, and I realized a lot of things about myself and the way I'm living. And so that kind of rebellious attitude, I was in a 6-figure IT career, working a ton of hours. I worked my way all the way up the information technology, computer world. I've worked at Intel and Cisco networks and all this stuff, and, worked with these people they really think they're something. They really think they're mighty and powerful, and they have power over you, and we're all just working and grinding and slaving away for this company that really doesn't give a shit about you. And you could give them 20 years and they'll forget about you in 20 seconds, and they'll have you replaced in 2 weeks. Easy. Boom. Done. Next. Oh yeah, we could pay this guy less. Forget the other guy. He had 20 years of raises on his, salary. And I've been in all the high-paced jobs, profile jobs. I've worked for big banks managing their fires when they go out and stuff. I did all that, man. All the way to the top. I was a manager, not like a CEO or anything like that, but it was just an unfulfilling, horrible, meaningless life. Meaningless. For some people, that's their goal and dream. For others, it was I was sacrificing my time away from my family, my kids, my health, and everything. And I, as a person, was deteriorating. And so this rebel kind of framework is, something I wanted to share with you, because it's you just got to stop and take some time for yourself in the morning and ask yourself some questions. There's these exercises in the book I really love. And it was I want you to write down, you think it's crazy, but it's really easy to do. 50 things that you want, 50 things that you desire, in the financial category, in the family category, in the health category, in the travel category, in the wants category, in the projects, whatever, all these different categories. And you just write 5 in all these categories, 10 in all these categories. And then before you know it, you've got 50, easy. And then what you want to do is break that down into your top 10. And you want to write out why those are your top 10 choices. And then you want to write out, if we met in 3 years, you were like, oh, Draco, this is the best 3 years of my life. What would that look like? What would that look like? And really think about that. So there's a couple exercises. Write down 50, break it down to 10, and why. Then imagine those 10 things and you're 3 years ahead, all kind of happen. Imagine the best 3 years of your life. And you're like, I'm like, tell me about your best 3 years of your life. You're in your dream home. You got certified. You got this promotion or job you want. You start your own company. You have more time with your kids. What is it? And you tell me about it, and you vision it, and you write it down. You think about these exercises help you think about who you are as a person. And I don't know if you see my bracelets. It's pain is temporary and one more rep. I also have never give up and some other ones I wear. And it's really about finding yourself is what these exercises help. And then you write down here as another exercise, you write down these short little exercises. You write down what are your core values and your beliefs and that you want for your family and your life. Is it we focus on health, we support arts and entertainment, we help others in need, we do whatever, right? We spend time for spirituality and our religion or relationship with the universe. Whatever these things may be, what are the core values? We value family over, money or whatever it is. And you write those down, and then you see if those top 10 things align with your core values, and you really start narrowing down who you are as a person again, and you start finding out how you feel. You never spend time sitting down thinking about you and who you are and how you feel. It was just grow up, don't do that, don't touch that, look both ways before you cross the street, you got to go to church on Sundays, smack, wham, boom, you're going to school. Okay, now you got to go to get a job, now you got to pay taxes and all this, have a kid, wife, white picket fence and house and get a car, and get old, retire and die. And it where in all of that did you have any time? If you look at a child and their imagination and creativity and their personality and their beautiful individual that you are, and they are, and everybody is, and I am, at what point do you get to actually think about what you want out of life and who you are and what you really truly are put here on this earth to do, And I'm slowly starting to realize that I'm a public speaker and motivator, and I am a living, walking example and proof that you can turn your life around, that I can help others, and that is one of the most rewarding things in life. And I can do that through books and speech and making content like this and helping others understand and motivate others that they can do it, and you can make a switch and a change, and that you can be a rebel and you can kind of rebel against this cookie cutter life. It's this life that we think is so secure and so safe, and it's the safe path. And let me tell you, it's really not the safe path. There's really not any security in working for these companies. Shit happens all the time, and the worst part about it is you're going to become a quiet person living in desperation, and you're not going to ever know who you are, and you're going to, on your deathbed, you're going to say, I wish I would have spent more time with family. That's what you're going to say. If you don't be a rebel and start doing things differently and start doing the things you really wholeheartedly want to do inside you and who you are as a person and that is right deep down inside of you, if you don't start doing this, you're going to miss out on all the greatest things that life has to offer. So today, I did my test. I'm going to be a certified personal trainer. I'm going to help others. I'm going to keep making content to help others. I've gone through I've been discovering myself. And sometimes you spend money and do things. Like I went through voice acting school and all this kind of stuff. I finished up. And I'm not so sure, maybe that's the path I really want to go down. Sometimes you got to spend money and do stuff to do that. Or buy a car and realize, I don't really need this car. And that's okay. That's how we figure out life. It's not failures. It's just stepping stones in learning and process of elimination into finding yourself and doing these exercises. Try these exercises I saw, check out the book, and I really hope these words and things motivated you and get you thinking differently on what you could do. I worked in an IT career, and now I'm going to personally train people, and I manage social media channels because I'm in IT and I enjoy working on the computer. I enjoy streaming and doing things with Slot Queen on her channel that I do. And check out my website. There's a free guide, draconianwellness.com, and I'm here to help. And I love you all. And you're part of a greater thing and purpose and this whole holistic, systematic universe. Okay, it's like a 1 in 4 trillion chance you're here, and you're unique and you're enough. Okay, and I want you to believe in yourself, and I want you to try new things. Throw that fear and those negative thoughts in the trash. They've been running your whole life. I'm Draco. And I love you guys. Stay strong, stay positive, and I will see you in the next video. Rebel.